While Russian and Chinese bombers spotted on Wednesday flying together for the first time in international airspace right off of the coast of Alaska, U.S. and Canadian jets having to intercept these Chinese and Russian warplanes. U.S. Secretary Lloyd Austin raising concerns about this new show of expanded military cooperation between the two nations. And then before that, multiple Chinese warships spotted just off the coast of Alaska by U.S. Coast Guard. Now, technically in international waters, but in a U.S. exclusive economic zone. The ship spottings happening just a week after the Chinese Navy began its annual joint patrol with the Russian Navy in the Pacific. Now, the heightened partnership we're seeing between China and Russia also coming amid a recent report from the Wall Street Journal highlighting concerns that Moscow and ultimately Beijing have the capabilities to quickly adapt and defeat high-tech American weapons provided to Ukraine in its fight with Russia. There is a lot to unpack here. We want to bring in Joe Fraser on this now, retired naval intelligence officer who spent 26 years in the Navy. He was also a senior intelligence officer at the Naval Aviation Warfighting Development Center, popularly known as Top Gun, and is currently running for Senate in Minnesota. Joe, thanks so much for making the time tonight.
Thank you for having me back on.
Joe, I want to start with the report on American weapons provided to Ukraine in the war with Russia. What do you make of this fear that using these weapons have somehow tipped Russia off to our tech and allowed them to effectively develop countermeasures? Is that what you're understanding from this report? Is that a real worry?
Yeah, yes, I believe it is. It always has been a concern. I think there's two different ways to look at this. There's the obviously the upfront vulnerability that comes from exposing years worth of technology investment and development in building advanced weapon systems, and having those systems compromised in a war that has nothing to do with defending United States interests or property here, domestically. When we look at the larger picture, though, is the silver lining is we're actually seeing the vulnerabilities of those weapon systems, so we can go back in and figure out how to close those vulnerabilities off to make our weapon systems more defensible against high-tech adversaries in a future conflict.
You know, something that stood out to me in this report, that manufacturing apparently of our old school unguided artillery shells is picking up here in the U.S. because of Russia's electronic warfare capabilities seen on the battlefield. What are you tracking there? What do you make of this?
I think that this is, when we look at the next generation of warfare, it's going to be a hybrid conflict between high advanced technology and capabilities and skills, as well as some old school, what we used to call the stubby pencil approach to a warfare. It's old school figuring out how we do something without reliance on technology. I think over the last 40 years, we've become incredibly reliant on the technology, and that has been exposed. We have fought nations that don't have that same level of technological advancement. And now when we're seeing our weapon systems designed to conflict or to go against high-tech adversaries like China, like Russia, we're starting to see that heavy investment doesn't necessarily always pay off. And we need to look at ways to balance that out, going back and studying our history and pulling from our lessons learned from World War II and from Korea and Vietnam on how we can better advance our capabilities by using old weapon systems, old designs, and old tactics that haven't been fielded in generations.
Interesting. Sometimes old does it better. That's fascinating. And we're looking at this footage from Wednesday. The Russian and Chinese bombers spotted together. What is on your mind? What is concerning you as you see this increased cooperation between Russia and China?
Well, there's the old adage, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And, we've long been concerned about the relationship between Russia and China. They have been regional adversaries, and the last thing we really want them to do is learn how to work and play well together. So this is a disconcerting step forward for them. It's messaging on a military scale, and we do have abilities to talk to each other using military assets and units. We do it all the time. This is disconcerting, though, that the Chinese are pushing more and more into U.S. exclusion zones and areas that have traditionally been where Chinese or where Russian belligerents have taken place, but we haven't necessarily seen the same thing from China.
Yeah.
It is a disconcerting message, and I think we need to posture a message back to China and Russia that this is not going to be acceptable for us.
Joe, very quickly, what does that look like?
It's going to be a combination of things. I think we need to actually look at our regional partners and doing more things in the South China Sea and the Straits of Formosa, maybe moving closer to the Russian peninsula of oh God, off the top of my head, I can't remember it now.
We're testing you at 9:44 at night Eastern time.
I know it's combined messaging against Russia and China with our allies to show that not only are we unified in our messaging back to them, but we have peace through strength and the ability through our partnerships to push back against them.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.